Our family had finally found a home in the quiet suburban neighborhood of Pinewood Hills, a place where kids played in front yards and neighbors greeted each other on evening walks. It was everything we had hoped for, until the day Mrs. Cartwright, the notorious HOA Karen, decided to make our lives difficult. My son Ethan is 16 years old and has been paralyzed from the waist down since a devastating car accident 2 years ago. Despite this, Ethan has the heart of a lion and a spirit that refuses to be broken. He's confined to his wheelchair, yes, but his courage is boundless. What most don't know is that Ethan is a decorated war veteran who served in the military's elite medical rescue unit, saving dozens of lives during his deployment overseas. On a warm Saturday morning, Ethan was rolling down our cul-de-sac, enjoying the fresh air and practicing his new adaptive sports gear when Mrs. Cartwright appeared on her front porch, arms crossed and face twisted in suspicion. She called out loudly enough for the street to hear, "That boy is faking it. There's no way he's really paralyzed. I've seen him walk. He just chooses not to." Ethan stopped mid-roll, shock flashing across his face. "Mrs. Cartwright, please don't say that." Ignoring his plea, she continued her tirade. "I'm telling you, this neighborhood doesn't need any drama. If he's not really disabled, he shouldn't be using that ramp or the reserved parking spot." Neighbors began gathering, uncomfortable but curious. I stepped outside, steady but firm. "Ethan's injury is real. He's been through more than most of us can imagine, and his service saved lives," Mrs. Cartwright huffed. "Well, I think this whole thing is a sham. Someone should check up on him." That's when Ethan, quiet until now, spoke up in a calm but unwavering voice. "I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to live my life with dignity." Little did Mrs. Cartwright know, a few weeks earlier, Ethan had been awarded the National Medal of Valor for his heroic actions in a combat zone. It was a moment the whole country celebrated, but we had kept low-key in our new neighborhood. Determined to set the record straight, I shared Ethan's story with a few neighbors and the HOA board. Soon, photographs of Ethan receiving his medal, news articles, and even video footage of his military service made their way through the community group chat. The mood shifted instantly. Sympathy replaced suspicion, respect replaced judgment. At the next HOA meeting, Ethan was invited to speak. Using his wheelchair microphone, he told the story of his injury, the challenges he faced returning home, and the importance of accessibility and understanding. Mrs. Cartwright didn't attend. The HOA formally apologized for the misunderstanding and revoked any complaints against Ethan. They agreed to improve disability accommodations throughout the neighborhood. Since then, Ethan has become somewhat of a local hero beyond his military accolades. He leads adaptive sports clinics for kids and speaks publicly about overcoming adversity. One afternoon, I found Mrs. Cartwright quietly helping a neighbor install a small ramp on their porch. When I asked if she'd like to join us at Ethan's next clinic, she nodded. Sometimes people need to see the truth before they can open their hearts. And sometimes that truth rolls forward on wheels and courage.